Samhain is a Celtic fire festival, but some here don't have access to fire, so here's an alternative. Light a candle and stare at the flame whilst holding a glass of water. Thinking of your intentions for the year ahead, ask your ancestors to bless your water. When you're ready, drink it down, then blow out your candle, giving thanks and gratitude to the water and to the ancestors.
This is what the fuck to burn when you need it. When you're feeling like you're falling behind, burn some cinnamon. Cinnamon will give you the encouragement you fucking need. And it also smells really fucking good. Whenever you're feeling fucking lonely, you got some rose petals. Rose petals bring in unconditional love. When you feel like you need to start over, burn some pine needle. Pine needle brings in new beginnings and gives you fresh starts. When you feel like you need to cleanse a fucking space because that shit's gross, burn some rosemary. That'll absorb the negativity in a room. And when you just need to chill the fuck out, you got daddy lavender so you can fucking relax.
Set up my Samhain altar with me.
If you practice witchcraft, this is just a friendly, quick reminder to replace and replenish your wards. Redo those salt lines, put protections on your windows, lock those mirrors, cleanse and protect your space, and replenish your old wards.
Pull your hatchets out. Stop, drop, drop, drop. Swing, 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 swing. Swing, 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 swing. Uh-oh. Here come the po-po.
So it's sowin or sawin, okay? It's sawin or sowin, kind of whatever one you want. Both are fine. I hear what you're saying, but I'm pretty sure that's Samhain. Yeah, I know it looks like that. It's Samhain. Sowin or Samhain is really, you can say Samhain, but it's not, it sounds weird. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's Samhain. It's Samhain. Try to say Samhain or Sowin so you don't sound fucking crazy. And just Sowin. Sowin. Yeah, Sowin. Sowin. Right? Easy, right? Samhain. That's all I can give you. Samhain. That's what I can give you.
Hey, don't fuck no bitch that fucking with your dog. That law. If you come up, don't forget about your dog. That law. I'm a street nigga, so it's fuck the law.
Come along with me as I prepare to go to the cemetery for Samhain this year. I start off with some glamour magic, not only so that I can be dressed up for the spirits, but also so I can protect myself with sigils and things like that. Then it's time to get dressed into something a little bit nicer. For me, going to the cemetery is kind of like going to church, so I want to dress as nicely as possible. And of course, I have to veil to protect my energy. Typically, any spirit hanging around a cemetery is pretty nice, but just to be safe, so there's the fit. I'm also putting on some of my favorite jewelry, including these little shovel earrings that I bought from a former student. So I'm taking some things with me for offerings, as well as to collect anything that I might find there that I want to keep. This pumpkin, for some reason, I felt like I should. My tarot cards, a few different oils, and I'm also preparing myself right now with some protection oils and spirit contact oils. I want to do all of this now so that I'm not having to do it once I'm at the cemetery and, trying to connect. Spent about an hour there, gathered some plants, talked to my ancestors, and just appreciated the spirits.
Unwillingly mine. Fate up against your will, through the thick and thin. He will wait until you give yourself to him. Got hair as black as night. Got a skirt that's so tight. I'm telling you, I got a miss. She's my witch. Love her though she's good and bad. Mess around and you've been had. Got a key and a nasty switch. In this town we call home, everyone hail to the pumpkin song.
In this town, don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the next surprise.
Round that corner, man, hiding in the trash can. Something's waiting now to pounce, and now you'll scream. This is Halloween, red and black
And slimy green.
Aren't you scared? Well, that's just fine.
Who's this?
Mike.
What's his name?
Mike.
Listen, that's my fucking bad, man, okay? Here's how you do it. I grab a fire-safe bowl. I didn't have one, but I have a fire-safe pad, so I put that shit in there. These are the little charcoal discs. If you use the whole thing, it's gonna burn for a good fucking hour or two. So cut that shit up into little pieces and then light it. Little piece is fine. It'll keep burning for a pretty good amount of time. Then all you do is take your shit and put it on top. You can combine them to make like a little incense powder and put that on top instead. And as a side note, don't use cinnamon in a closed area. Open the windows if you're gonna use the fucking cinnamon. Have a wonderful day.
So this is my primary altar space. This is where my deity altars are, where my working altar is, where most of my ingredients are. I have a few other smaller altars, but let's go over this big one to start. Surrounding my working altar is my deity altars. This is where I leave my offerings and stuff. I have 4 of them, and they're all dual layered because honestly I ran out of space on the shelves. Each of them is decorated in honor of the deity that they're for, and that's where I leave my offerings and stuff for them too. Next we have all my ingredient storage. I have a lot of ingredients. This bookshelf is where I keep my herbs, candles, oils, all that kind of fun stuff. And this little dresser dresser I got at Goodwill is where I store my tarot cards and incense. I have a little shelf for my active spells, and then these old printing press trays are where I keep my little ingredients like bugs, crystals, bones, that kind of stuff. The other 2 tables are my working altars. This is where I do all my spell work, divination, all that kind of stuff. I have a decanter that I keep offering water in, cauldrons, singing bowls, fireproof tile that I do candle stuff on so nothing gets burnt. My grimoire is always within reach. And this rabbit pelt is where I do most of my tarot readings and divination stuff. My books are close at hand so I can access them at all times. Yeehaw!
How to keep your goth witch girlfriend happy, part 18, the Halloween edition. Haunted hayrides, haunted houses, always a classic. Hayrides are romantic and she'll want to be close to you. Haunted houses are scary and she'll grab onto you. What I'm saying is, if you want a handsy Halloween, this is the way to go. Number 2, couples costumes. I know it sounds silly, but every goth witch girlfriend I've ever had is really into it. The more violent the couples costumes, the better. My theory is it lets them live out all their violent fantasies, which, let's be honest, it's better that it remains a fantasy and not your reality. And finally, stock up on Halloween candy. No, not for the trick-or-treaters. Fuck them kids. It's for her. You'll need at least a year-long supply because if she doesn't get the sugar from this, she'll suck it clean out of your blood.
3, 2, 1, go.
That bitch is dead. That bitch is dead. She's gonna have a... I wanna go fucking home. I wanna go fucking home. What flavour is it, arsehole? Oh, that's really unnecessary.
Good day, I'm Bob the Necromancer, and today we're doing an unboxing.